Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back to the CoGPod. This is episode 56. It's Amanda and Luke and Nick today. Say hey guys.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Nick.
Wait, no, I'm Nick. What are you doing? This is identity theft I've heard about.
Yes, it's prevalent in the U.S. and around the world.
Oh, yeah.
Around the world.
Please don't sing that stupid song. It gets stuck in my head so easily.
It does. It's so damn catchy and horrible.
God, it's awful.
It's 3 words.
So we're releasing this one a little bit later than we normally do because we weren't going to record, but Luke and I are going to be gone this coming weekend, and then Luke has a disc golf tournament the weekend after, so...
And then it's American Thanksgiving the week after that.
Oh, my goodness.
So yeah, we don't know when we'll have another one, so I figured...
This is season hiatus, though.
We'll just pop one out real quick before we take a break.
Pop one out. Ooh, the pop filter is doing its job.
Can I say why we didn't do one last weekend?
Sure.
Yes, if any
Nick had
of
a
you...
baby.
I did. I'm still fat, though, so I don't know what happened there. It still looks like I'm having a baby, but it's fine.
You can't poop a baby. That's not how that works.
It's a poop baby.
What? I'm learning so much about sex right now.
Jesus.
Have any of you heard of Extra Life?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Tell us about what you did last weekend, Nick.
Yes.
Wow, that did not sound scripted at all, Amanda.
It wasn't scripted. I just made it
scripted,
sound
though.
that way because it's the way I talk.
Yeah, I know.
Well, basically, anyone who doesn't know, it's a charity event where people stream games and such for 24, actually this year it was 25 hours straight because of the time change.
Oh, right.
And you gather donations while you do that. And I was helping out the Rooster Teeth Nova Scotia community. Mm-hmm. I was not there in person. I was supposed to be, but my car had issues. But I monitored the chat and played games with them for 25 hours straight.
You did the whole 25 hours?
Did the whole thing. The whole damn thing.
Wow.
And we, as a team, had a record-breaking year. It was $728 in American funds donations, just on our part.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Who do they put who does the charity that they put it for?
Ours goes to the IWK, which is a children's hospital in Halifax.
Okay.
But we were part of the
Very cool.
Rooster Teeth super team, and they did almost $1 million, and they haven't even done their stream yet, which is this weekend. But
tells you how popular they are.
Oh, yeah. There's a part that was really cool. It was Power Hour, where they turn all their media to point to your Twitch. So our team for an hour was on all the Rooster Teeth media, and there was like 900 people concurrently watching in the Twitch.
What were you playing?
At that time, it was Mario Party.
Oh.
Mario.
Yeah, Mario
I think he means Mario.
Mario. Mario, whatever. Always critics.
So the game that causes people to get divorced?
Oh, is
Does
it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Monopoly.
I hadn't heard that.
Have you ever played Mario Party? Oh, my God.
I haven't.
No. But
It's awesome.
there was other games. Cloudberry Kingdom. Have you ever heard of that horrible, horrible nightmare?
No.
Imagine a Mario. Am I saying it right? Mario game. Except it's also a bullet hell game.
Oh, okay.
And there's 4 players on the screen at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's Cloudberry Kingdom. And
What else did you guys play? Because it's 25 hours. Like,
yeah, I know.
You could get bored real quick.
Tricky Towers. Jackbox games.
Yeah.
Tricky Towers is like Tetris, except there's physics involved as well.
Mm-hmm.
And you try to make towers to beat the other team members.
Okay.
There was regular Mario, but you had to play it with your feet.
Wow.
There was a guy who had hair longer than mine who shaved his head.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Someone got a glitter beard. What other games were there? It was mostly retro games. Factorio.
That's pretty cool.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big one. That's a popular one.
Yeah, that looked
It's like 2D
boring to me,
top-down.
It reminds me of like Terraria because all the little men and the pieces are all itty bitty tiny and you can't see anything on the screen. I'm like, why do they keep making games like that?
Apparently, it's really good. It's like top-down Minecraft.
Yeah, but
it kind of looked like that. There was another
about,
one
like,
too.
Automation and collecting resources and building automation.
Yeah.
There was one about alchemy where you had to keep making these things that moved things here and there, and I don't know what it was, but it was incredibly complicated looking.
Was it Magica?
Maybe. Does it have like little gears that move things on arms and stuff? Or?
No.
I don't know what it is.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
If I figure it out later, I'll let you know. But that's what was
Either
going
way,
on.
Great event. A lot of people participate every year. It's a cool thing. Everybody does. Speaking of, you got the 25 hours because of the time change. Fuck all. I hate daylight savings time. Even the one where we get the extra hour like we just did, like it just messes everything up. And then Luke started a new job, so now he gets up at like 6 a.m. and I can't ever just go back to sleep, so then I'm just awake. And it makes the days like unnecessarily long. Every night I'm like, oh, it's about bedtime. It's 7:20.
Yeah,
like,
what time is it right now even? Like, it's midnight
5
black
o'clock.
outside. Like, I can't...
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock.
It's 4:54 Chevy.
Chevy?
Yeah.
Hemi?
No.
Oh. What? So anyway, daylight saving time sucks. And
No one likes
Arizona
it.
doesn't do it?
Correct.
Is that the
What?
only place?
Arizona doesn't
yeah.
do it?
Yeah, they opted
Well,
out.
I'm sure other people don't. But yeah, Arizona does not do it. There used to be a county in Indiana that didn't, where Indianapolis was, but they do now.
Why? Why?
I wish we could opt out.
I don't know.
There's no need for it anymore. Like, farming has come so far, we don't need daylight savings time anymore because of freaking farmers. Like, that's a stupid excuse.
Yeah, they got lights on their combines.
Yeah, and they have, like, the auto hydration
Erotic
systems
oh.
and stuff.
Not with
Like,
it.
they don't need to be out as early. The farm pretty much runs itself nowadays.
Don't tell farmers that.
Don't we have
We're
robots
gonna
Well,
for
get
they
this?
offended.
do work too, but they do a lot of automated stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to be up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, well, guess what? 1% of people are farmers, if that. Like, they can adjust. You know?
That's what I'm saying.
Instead of making the whole world adjust around
Now,
them.
is that a percentage you just looked up or you made it up?
Made it up. It's
You made it
much
up.
less
It's
than
probably
1%. It's much
Yeah.
less.
You
probably-
think? Somebody Google that. Nick, you Google that.
definitely
Okay.
much
I'll-
lower?
I'll
Think
do
of
that right
1,000 people. Do
No,
you know-
but how do you feed the whole world then without farmers?
Well, because one farmer has giant farms.
So have
One farmer.
farmers...
So,
Oh, okay. Hold on. In America, it's 2% of the population.
What?
and most of that's the Pioneer ladies, Lee Drummond's farm.
Fucking.
Their farm is humongous.
Have we ever talked
Have
about
ranches.
her dead dark eyes? I think we have.
Yes, you sent me a
Way
picture and we
early on.
posted it along with one of the episodes once where you photoshopped in like Satan in her eyes or something. I don't remember.
I think it might have been
Hitler.
swastikas.
It was Hitler. And it was total libel. I probably shouldn't have done that.
I remember being like, I hate her, but her food is delicious.
Yeah.
Is it though?
Hey, you can't libel the dead.
Is she dead?
She's not dead.
Her eyes are.
Or were you saying I
Jesus.
was libeling Hitler comparing her to you?
That.
Oh God, Jesus.
Ouch.
Poor Ree.
Yeah, I don't
We
like
haven't
her.
been like I haven't seen any of her shit in so long because we don't have cable anymore. Speaking of which, PSA: don't bother getting a Fire Stick.
No, I think we just need to do more research into it.
Is that what you call
That shit was
shotguns?
awful.
No, it's a boomstick.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be this thing that you hook up to your TV that gives you like Netflix and access
Okay,
to
no,
everything.
Actual
But you
fire
can
sticks,
jailbreak it
right?
to get other stuff streaming live
Right. You can basically root them
rather than
and-
paying for cable.
It's just
But
not,
it doesn't work.
Well, it does, but it's just clunky as shit.
It's
And
probably
all
like
the ones
those
that are supposed to
Android boxes that they sell around
be. They
here.
are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Garbage.
it's exactly what it is. Yeah, and they're just hairy. You know,
And it's probably also to do with the fact that it's on a Wi-Fi signal. Like if it was hardwired to the internet, I think it would run faster because it's trying to stream rather than downloading something like whenever you go to Pirate Bay, which we don't ever do. You download it and it runs smoothly. But if it's trying to stream it in real time, it doesn't really work. No, we don't. What are they going to do to you? What are they going to do to you?
So... Yeah, the problem is it's all open source stuff. It's all developed, and they're constantly fighting against it, like you know, to try to stop piracy. And so half the shit doesn't work, and you got to constantly try to fix it and update it. And
it's just not worth the effort.
It's not worth the time. Yeah, not worth the effort.
It's not. There's much easier ways to do it especially without getting extra hardware.
Right.
Yeah. So we're gonna take that back.
Yeah, thanks Best Buy. Turn that shit.
So actually, as a PSA, we can tell people don't buy pirating hardware. Don't pay for anything if you're pirating.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
that sounded differently than I thought it in my head, but you know what I mean.
And also I've noticed like Netflix went up this month, which was like a big uproar on everybody's social media.
Well, yeah, but
everything dropped off of Netflix and went to Hulu.
Yeah.
So,
but don't you like all that Netflix original programming?
Like what?
Like Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah, that and Defenders and all the Jessica Jones
and Daredevil and all that.
That's the only reason that we keep it. That and it has the Vampire Diaries.
We can just start pirating everything.
I feel like it's still a steal though to have Netflix. Like you're getting your value.
Yeah.
It would have to go really high for me to stop paying.
Yeah, I mean it only went up by like $1, but it's like most things now move over to Hulu, which I hate because Hulu has commercials, whereas Netflix
you can pay
does
extra
not.
for no commercials on Hulu.
How much more is it?
It's like $4 or $5 more bucks a month.
Fuck
what does it just begin with?
Like 10, 8 or 9 bucks I think a month for Hulu.
Now.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to pay $5 more. That's not anything. Like
I think we might just cancel all of it.
No, why? How am I supposed to watch stuff?
We have the internet.
Oh God. Yeah. Hulu has a lot of great original programming. We're just going to
start tapping into like RSS feeds of all the new stuff that comes out and just auto download.
Hulu can go to hell unless they want to sponsor us, but Hulu can go to hell right now because
sponsored by Hulu.
They are taking stuff away from the true service.
Wow. I agree, they are, and then they put commercials in the middle of it. So it's kind of shitty.
They're double dipping.
And then we get to hear. Yeah, and we get to hear Smart Water commercials with that lady with the list.
Oh, God, it's so bad. She's like, not to throw shade at those clouds, because that's their job. I'm like, oh, Jesus, why don't you just get Drew Barrymore to fucking do it for you? Same difference.
You really don't like her, do you?
No, I just don't like her lisp or her face.
That's so fucked up.
A lot of people think she's very pretty.
Post. I know, and they're wrong. I saw this post on Facebook where it's like, here's Drew Barrymore's products that she uses to keep looking young, and I literally commented, oh my God, if there's one person I'm not taking advice from, it's Drew Barrymore on how to look young, because she looks rough. She's got that turkey neck thing going on and like a lot of wrinkles and like extra skin hanging off her face like this, like a droopy dog.
By the way,
bless her. Love her, but not her face.
I feel like you're a professional Facebook snide commenter. Because what shows up on my feed all the time is you like, well, just so you know, you're a stupid idiot.
It's just me trolling people at all times.
You have become quite the fucking troll.
I have, because I just get so sick of seeing bullshit.
Well, the thing is, no one's disagreeing with you, but it probably didn't need to be said.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten into like full out like wars on Facebook.
You're very lucky.
Point. No, because when people do fight back with me quite often, and I'm just like, okay, you're arguing with someone on Facebook.
Yeah. I really haven't seen anyone disagreeing with you, because I mean, your points are valid. It's just that you're a shit disturber, we call them around here.
Yeah, kind of. I just get so annoyed with some of the random, a little bit, whatever.
You'd get along with my business partner because he does the same thing all day long. But he picks on the religious. I try to avoid
doing it.
Ah.
It's just the one where
I'm sure it's not you, Nick.
It's just you. I see the same shit post over and over again. I'm like, I have to say something. It's driving me crazy that all these people have this misinformation.
Man.
Fake news.
It's a losing battle that you're fighting.
I know. Nobody's going to listen to me anyway.
I've got a good strategy for you. And this is what I do. I see people being wrong all the time. And I let them, because I don't want them to be better. I like being a lot better than them.
Exactly. And then you're like, I'm better than them.
I'm just trying to educate the masses.
The masses should be digging in salt mines and supporting the rest of us, not getting educated.
I just saw a little bit of Men in Black the other day, and that line where he's talking about, why don't you just tell people? People are smart. And he's like, no, people are dumb. People are insects running around. And he's like, the man is smart. A person is smart.
No.
But not people.
No, that's so true, too. Once we get together, we start coming up with real bad ideas.
That's true.
Yeah, like the earth being round and whatnot.
I've listened back to several of our earlier episodes, and it was a lot of shit talking, like the whole time.
How do we have anybody that listens to this?
I don't know why they do.
Our entire audience is a bunch of grumpy, hateful shit disturbers. And they're just looking for ammo to fling all over their Facebooks.
Whoa.
Bunch of
so yeah, if you follow me on
monkeys.
Facebook, you'll just see me throwing shit at people all day.
Oh my God.
Jesus
but
Christ.
She's not wrong.
I've become like officially 100% obsessed with Farmville now as well. So it's like I flip back and forth between shit posting on Facebook and then Farmville 24/7. Like it used to be Luke. And now we're like trying to go to bed and I'm like, I just need 2 more minutes to finish crafting this and I've got to turn in this quest. And he's like trying to go to sleep.
Oh no, there's no try. I just fucking go to sleep.
If the internet was a real place, you would be in jail. I'm sorry.
But the thing is, we were trying to get Farmville to play on my Samsung tablet so that it wouldn't, because my phone now literally is almost dead at all times, even plugged in, because this game takes so much of its battery.
Right.
And so we wiped the tablet and it doesn't work. We wipe it again, it doesn't work. So I don't know if the tablet's just wonky or it's too old to run it. Like, I don't know what's going on.
That's the technical term. It's wonky.
It's wonky.
No, it's fine. Yeah, even on a fresh wipe, it won't install Facebook, which you have to have for that stupid thing. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm probably just going to root it and put a fresh Android image on it rather than the Android bloated Samsung one.
You could just
it's
get
all
an
that
iPhone.
bloatware. It still will have the same battery issues though. Like if you're running a game literally all day.
Yeah.
So
battery pack then.
Well, I'm going to kill this phone. Like this game is going to kill it. It hasn't gone over 64% literally all day. I woke up and it was at 95% after being plugged in all night with nothing running.
Did you kill the apps?
Yep.
I told you guys why I got the new iPhone, didn't I?
No.
So I could play
Battery
Pokemon
life?
longer. Yeah.
Oh.
That's the only reason.
But see, if I had the game on the tablet, then I could delete it, like uninstall it from the phone, and then the phone would work again.
Yeah, that's true.
Get on that, Luke.
How old is your phone, though?
Fix it for me. God.
You've had that a while.
3 years.
Because your battery might just be frigged now.
It is.
Well, yeah, I messed it up. It's a Note 5, so it's getting there. It's paid off and it's old, but whatever. I ordered a cute little kitty cat case for it.
Oh, I like those.
It's like a Lucky Cat kitty cat case.
Oh, I extra like
you
that.
You would really like it. Yeah.
Like a Maneki Neko.
Yeah. You definitely would like that.
No one can say that name right. Well, you guys can now, but...
God, the first few episodes, I even one time raised you. I was like, Maneki, whatever the fuck your name is.
Well, that's why I use my real name on the internet
first
now.
Episode.
Like when I play games with other people, they're all like, they're like Dark Master 5 and all this stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just Nick.
Just call me Nick.
Come
That's
to
like
my house
mine
if you want. You'll fulfill a lifelong dream.
People are like, how the fuck do you say Otterdoked, you fucking idiot? Can you pick something else? Anyway. Yeah, every time I think of that. And we're getting close to that time of year where we're going to watch that movie again.
It's the most... That's it. That's all you get. It's a teaser.
Which movie is that in? That's Vacation, right? No.
What?
Where they go to the Chinese food place and that song's playing. Maniki Niki Nako is the place.
Chinese place.
They go to eat Chinese food for Christmas.
No, you're mixing two movies up.
Oh, what happened?
I know what song you're
Christmas
doing,
Story.
Though.
Yeah, Christmas Story, they go to the Chinese restaurant because the turkey gets eaten by the dogs next door.
But isn't that song playing at the restaurant?
No, they sing fa-ra-ra-ra-ra.
Oh, no. What am I thinking of?
You're thinking of Christmas Vacation when he's looking at his pool that's going to be put on the ground.
Shit.
yes.
I just
The
blurred
Hawaiian-
all of Christmas together.
And it's a
I'm
Hawaiian
so sorry.
Melikalikimaka song that gets played in the background.
What does that
Oh my
mean?
God.
Merry Christmas to you.
Does it?
In
Does it?
Hawaiian.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that real?
That's really us.
is the thing to say. Yeah.
Do you want
Bright Hawaiian
ask you
Christmas Day.
a question that is super related to exactly what we're talking about right now?
Yes. Did you set this up?
I didn't. It just happened naturally.
Oh shit! It did.
It did. So Laz sent in a question. He said, easy peasy question. What point in the year is it acceptable to start listening to Christmas music? Since we're talking about Christmas.
Sorry, I didn't mean to guffaw
I say,
there.
really listening to it, maybe the day of or Christmas Eve, just on those 2 days.
Can I say Grim answered on Twitter?
Grim said never.
He said never.
Yeah, he couldn't wait
Grim
to
said
answer
never.
that one.
Yeah. I'll say like Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. A lot of people would say Black Friday, like the day after Thanksgiving. The tree goes up, the music comes on. I agree the tree goes up that weekend. I'm on board with that.
But like the stations that just play Christmas music for the entire month of December.
I can't do it. 2 days. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. That's it. Do you leave your Christmas lights up till New Year's in Canada?
Some
Or you
people
take
leave
it
them up
down?
all year round because they're lazy. So
That's called laziness.
Yeah, that's just laziness. Because like a lot of people don't take the Christmas trees down until after New Year's because they consider it to be bad luck if you take it down before New Year's. Kind of like on New Year's, you're supposed to eat black-eyed peas for luck
what?
for
Really?
the next year.
They're
There's
very
a couple
meaty.
traditions.
No wonder my luck's so
Fergie
terrible.
has a
I
lot of
haven't
meat on
ever
her
had
bones.
those.
You've never had black-eyed peas?
I don't think so.
With a ham hock is what you're supposed to take, like the ham hock from Christmas.
Is it a ham
Make
hock, that
black-eyed
bone
peas.
that like medieval people are always eating
Yeah,
off
the
of?
big ham bone.
No, you're thinking, wait, what?
No, it's the bone that's in the middle of a spiral ham.
Oh, you died. Where'd you go?
Oh,
We can still hear him.
no, just keep going.
We just
Pretend
lost his
nothing's
video.
happening. Don't let them
So anyway,
behind
yeah, the
curtain.
ham hock is... Jesus. So the ham hock is the big bone that's in the middle of the spiral ham. And you're supposed to eat black-eyed peas on New Year's Day with your New Year's Day meal. And it's supposed to be good luck for that year.
Which one's your favorite black-eyed pea to eat?
What do you mean?
That's got to be Will.i.am.
Fergie or...
Not Fergie.
No.
She looks
Will.i.am.
terrible. Have you seen her without makeup?
She's got a lot of meat on her bones, so...
Ooh, gross. No, thank you.
Will.i.am's probably really leathery.
Is she still married to Josh DeHamel?
Skinned, probably. Is that how you say his name?
Josh DeHamel? DeHamal? Why do you say it? DeHamel.
I don't even
You don't know
this
how to
guy.
say it? You're just making fun of me for no
I
reason.
think it's like Dumel.
Oh, shit. Is the H silent?
I think something
Oh.
like that, maybe.
It's actually
Well,
something
whatever
like
the
Frank.
Isn't he the one that looks just like Tim Oliphant?
Kind of like a Ryan
They
Seacrest.
look really similar.
like a cross between Ryan Seacrest and
Timothy Oliphant, who is by the way. Gorgeous. I'll eat him for New Year's.
Josh
What's
DeHamel.
up? So...
What just happened?
I was talking about Timothy Oliphant. He's delicious.
Oliphant.
Oliphant. You have to say it like that.
Every time I think of his name, though, I just think of Lord of the Rings because the giant elephants are called oliphants.
Oh, that's
Oliphant.
it. Yeah, I was thinking of those two.
Yeah.
What?
Look, Master Frodo.
I fell asleep.
Did you say Ollivander a second ago?
I did.
From Pick-a-Stick?
Ollifanter.
God damn
From
it.
Pick-a-Stick. Ollifander.
That's my favorite
Sells
thing
them in the
anyone's
back.
ever said, by the way, still to this day.
That
Yeah.
was hearing that episode back.
That one cracks me up. And then whenever I accidentally went Australian, I was like, punch me straight in the vagina. I just lose it every time I hear that come up.
Didn't we use that as the title?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight.
You've come up with
Destroyed.
some winners. You got to take this on the road.
No, I'm just an idiot. And idiots make stupid comments.
We can't do the stupid shit Amanda says segment anymore.
I know, because their
stupid
shit's
song.
not free. Ugh.
Well, what's funny is that site got popped for it. So we were using it from a royalty-free site, and that site got popped. So we're like, oh, well, guess we can't use that anymore.
I know, I liked that jingle too. It was cute.
That happened to me recently, actually. There's this guy
Bullshit.
that runs a site with free music, and he says, what was it? You're free to use this in whatever you want. Just credit me.
Mm-hmm.
He says, but if you don't mind, you should let me know in a Facebook message what you're going to use it for. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I sent
I
him.
feel like I saw this. Was this on Facebook?
I didn't post anything about it.
Oh, weird, because I've seen that.
Yeah, and so I shot him off a Facebook message, And maybe like 5 minutes later, it popped up as read. So I'm like, okay, he read it. He's got nothing to say. So I use it in a trailer for the game I'm working on. Put it up on YouTube. Copyright claim the next day.
Oh, son of a bitch.
God.
Yeah. I mean, copyright claims don't give you strikes anymore.
No.
Well, and they changed YouTube anyway. So unless you have like 1 million views, they've demonetized everything anyway.
10,000.
Either way, who has 10,000?
Channel views.
I got 10,000.
Nobody
I
has
almost
that.
have 10,000.
No, you don't.
I have that.
My, I was going to say my Horizon video has like almost 7,000 by itself.
I'm just saying, like, they already weren't paying anybody, and then they made it even harder to pay people.
Yeah. Go watch our YouTube videos.
Good job, YouTube. You suck.
If you lost your monetization because of that, but you have 10,000 views, you got to go and reapply. Don't forget that. They don't automatically put it back on.
Ah, okay.
We don't get enough views on ours to maybe even someday. Count.
Someday.
Because most people listen on iTunes or whatever.
We just got to put tits in all of our titles and we'll be fine.
Did you see that? So the one that it said #tits, there were like 60 views versus the normal 6.
Oh, wow.
It was like 10 times the number because of the name.
People know on YouTube there's not going to be tits.
There's not going to be tits. God bless them.
Especially when it's just a picture for the whole fucking
video.
the
whole video is just...
People are thirsty on the internet. I just learned that a while ago, by the way.
The thirst is real.
All they got to do is Google tits and they'll find all they want. I mean,
it's the internet, for fuck's sake.
But it's someplace it's not supposed to be. You know, it's like YouTube.
They're like, maybe they're real special. They're special tits. Let's check this out.
I wonder whose tits they're looking for. Not mine. Not mine.
Obviously.
Oh, God bless it.
Mine are the biggest here.
No, they are not. Rude. Rude. Hey, my name is Jeb, and I'm a rancher from Oklahoma. And when I'm not eating beans and coleslaw, I'm listening to the CoGPod. Okay, you guys want to answer a few questions and then play a few games?
No.
Well, you're going to.
I almost sneezed.
I'm not giving you a choice. You're like, no. We didn't get that many questions this time, but we'll go through the few that we have.
Okay.
So the first one comes from Pedalace Pod. There's a missing vowel there. Anyway, Pedalace Pod. I'm going to call it that. Says, I'm a new listener. I think your show is a lot of fun. I really like the ones where you played games. Funnily enough, we're going to play games today.
Funnily enough.
You should consider doing games and asking for the audience to post their responses, and then you can share them the next week.
Oh, like quizzes, polls or something.
Or what I think what he's saying is, like, ask the questions but don't answer them. Wait till we get audience answers and then answer them when the audience answers come in. That would be kind of hard to do.
We could do our answers and then compare the audience ones.
Yeah, you could do that.
Pick a few good audience answers.
Who are you telling us what to do? Are you paying us now?
Well, it's just a suggestion.
Hey, thanks for the suggestion.
Don't you boss
us.
Feel
free.
No,
Everybody feel free. If we're playing a game and you want to
way.
send in what you answered, send it in.
Yeah,
I'll read it out.
I don't think that's a good idea. I had this great idea, though, that we should start asking questions, like do a game, but we ask the questions and then have the viewers answer it the next week, and then we'll answer it also.
Wait, wasn't that the exact same thing?
That's literally
No, I came up with that idea.
You did not. Okay. You were such an ass.
Just now.
You were such an ass. Jesus.
I'll say the same thing to you. Who are you to tell us what to do?
I told people to send in their ideas, and so that's what they're doing. Yep. Oh, speaking of which, we still have that poll quiz on our website to like get our demographics, but I need to edit the questions because it lets you select everything instead of just
Are you getting multiple answers?
No, but I just went through it and saw that you can, so I'm just going to fix it.
It's worded funny too, by the way.
I'm going to fix that, so you can still do it, but it's until I fix it, it's worded weird. Okay. Anyway, Metal9776 says, did any of you get the Blizzard virtual ticket? If so, what are you excited for this year from Blizzard? What's the virtual ticket?
I did not.
What is it?
So you can watch BlizzCon. online.
Oh.
And you get a bunch of in-game stuff usually, like skins or...
Would I have gotten better Diablo wings?
Maybe.
Possibly.
Oh, damn
That's the kind of stuff they give out.
I think it's expensive, though, because you get a backpack and shit. I think.
Oh.
Do you?
I think.
I thought it was just virtual stuff.
I thought they get like a backpack with like little figures and stuff in it. Because it's an expensive ticket.
Or
like
maybe you can get different tiers of tickets or something?
Obviously, we don't know, so...
Let's make up rumors about it.
Is there anything coming out from Blizzard that you're excited about, though? That you've heard of? Obviously, we didn't go to BlizzCon.
David Bowie's going to be in Overwatch.
It's not... Yeah. There's a new character that has basically a David Bowie skin, like a Ziggy Stardust kind of skin. Yeah. She's very androgynous.
Tribute!
The only thing that maybe would be cool is that WoW Classic. Have you heard about this?
Oh,
so
yeah. Back to vanilla.
They're doing a World of Warcraft. Yeah. So they are releasing an officially Blizzard-supported original WoW server. Yeah.
Isn't WoW still the original server and shitty anyway?
No. Okay. So you're not understanding what I'm saying. So basically, when you play WoW, your characters are on a server, and you have to be on the same server. Well, now it's a little different. There's a bunch of cross-server stuff. But to simplify it, basically, you have to be on the same server to play with each other, the way it's always been.
Right, like it is with Final Fantasy. You have to go to the same...
Right. And there's a lot of cross-server stuff for matchmaking and all this, for Dungeon Finder and Raid Finder and all that. But what they're doing is they're having a server that is only the base vanilla version of the game. Back to the original, no expansions.
Okay.
So just original vanilla game. So people can go back and play like the classic experience if they want to. And this is kind of a rage the last couple of years. There's been a lot of unauthorized vanilla servers out there that people have been playing on and enjoying, but they put the kibosh on that.
What's a kibosh?
It's like they stopped it.
It's like a squash.
It's a term. It's a daikon. It's a radish.
It's a radish family.
It's a radish had a baby with a squash.
It's a large phallic-shaped relish.
You might have said they eradicated those servers. Oh my god, that was terrible. That didn't even make sense.
Smashed.
But yeah, so that might be cool.
Okay.
I think they're doing StarCraft 2 free to play.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. Yep.
That's pretty cool. So even if you haven't ever bought it, then it's going free to play for StarCraft 2. I don't know if it's the full game. Is it the campaign or is it just the multiplayer stuff?
It's everything, including the expansions.
Yeah, wow. I thought I heard it was the whole package. I don't even have
that.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't have the Wings of... No, what's the third one? The Protoss one?
Like, even if you're not going to play it, still get it anyway.
Yeah. Was the third one the Protoss? I don't think I have that.
The second one was like all about the Hive.
Part of the Swarm.
Yeah.
The Hive. It's not Destiny.
The Hive is from Halo.
Hive's from Destiny.
Halo was the Flood.
The Flood.
Same thing.
The Zerg.
They're basically the same game. I'll get a lot of hate mail for me saying that.
Oh my god. But
anything else?
I don't know.
Blizzard? Nick?
I mean, Destiny 2 is technically Blizzard, but I still haven't got it.
David Bowie.
Okay. In Overwatch.
I want to see a picture of that.
I do want to see the they're doing a bunch of Overwatch crossover skins. Did you see this?
Crossover to what?
To all the other Blizzard games. So they're doing like a Magnus what's his name? Is it Magnus?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. One of the WoW guys is dwarf like leaders. Torbjorn's getting a skin for that.
Flint Fireforge.
And yeah, maybe.
No, that's Dragonlance.
There's some really cool ones. Widowmaker's getting a Nova skin from StarCraft. There were some really cool ones. I think Reinhardt is getting a Crusader one from Diablo.
I was going to say there's got to be a Diablo one there somewhere.
Yeah, so there's some really cool ones that are coming out for that are finally Overwatch is kind of crossing over to all the Blizzard stuff like they do with the other games.
Did
that's cool.
Either of you watch Reinhardt's FMV?
No.
Oh my god!
I still watched Maze, and I need to watch it.
Both of those, like Maze, was sad. But then I watched Reinhardt's, and I had like an ugly man cry. I was like bawling my eyes out. And then about 15 minutes later, I was telling someone about it, and I said, "Man, I must have remembered it wrong. There's nothing that sad. So I watched it again and bawled all over again.
Good Lord.
Like, this is like, why me? Why is this happening? Like, horrible man
That's
cry.
like me when I watch Gossip Girl or Vampire Diaries.
Jeez.
Yeah, so real sad. Or I'm a wimp, one of those.
You're just a big softy. Anything else that you're looking forward to?
From Blizzard?
Blizzard-wise?
No.
No, not really. Just the new Overwatch stuff, but it's not coming till next year.
Yeah.
So,
and none of us really play much of the other Blizzard stuff. Like, none of us play Heroes of the Storm or Hearthstone, really.
Yeah.
Diablo's gross, so.
What?
Whatever, Nick.
Actually, Season 12 of Diablo, is that, like, this week?
Today.
Sniper says that too in the Discord. He says Diablo's
It's probably
gross.
Friday.
Who's Sniper?
You know that guy.
Snipes.
You mean Umop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, before we go on, give him a plug.
Yeah.
He did horror game suggestions for Halloween, and he's continuing to do them even though he hates them. And he made this character with face rig that's a new demon inspector that goes around inspecting haunted houses.
Oh, Lord.
And let me tell you, there's no better content on the internet than those.
Oh my God. I saw him posting that he was going live, and I kept seeing that title. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
Yeah, he played a character the whole time. He stayed in character even when he was terrified.
Oh my God.
Other than the times he fell off his seat, because then the character just goes like blank stare into the space. But yeah, check him out.
That's awesome.
I don't know how to tell people to check him out, but maybe I'll link it because I can't.
We
say
can
his
link
name.
it on we can link it on the website.
Yeah, it's like Umapa 3 to Doobop
Oomapa Pow Pow.
Shalapadappadam. All right, next question.
So basically, his name is a Hanson song.
Yes, exactly that. Yes. So Kyle S. wrote in and said, "Thanks for answering my last question.
Okay.
As a follow-up, they released for Dead by Daylight the Freddy Krueger on Halloween, which we mentioned on the live stream. Have any of you had a chance to try him out yet or escape from him? What do you think? Is he too OP?"
I have not played.
I haven't played it. Nick, you're the only one that has any experience.
Yes, that's why I'm excited about this, because I love this game. And in fact, I'm going to play it as soon as we're done here.
Cool.
He makes you think that you're not going to win, but we've beat him almost every time because you can't see him. You don't know he's there
like
whatsoever.
All?
Not at all. Not at all. Until you fall asleep. Because what he does...
Oh, that makes sense because it's Freddy Krueger.
So he sneaks up on you. You don't know he's there. You don't get that heartbeat that lets you know the killer's coming like all the other ones. But your character starts to nod off and you get like little drowsy clouds around the corner of the screen. And you got about, I'd say, 30 seconds from them to get someone to either wake you up or a loud noise to wake you up, or you're going to fall asleep. And then he can see you anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And catch you. So it's terrifying. Yikes. But that being said, I think we've beaten him almost every time we've played against him.
How do you kill him?
You don't. You just escape. That's all you can do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
so you would say he's not too OP then?
So basically, you just have to stay awake. So if you run around in a group, is there any risk at all?
Yeah, he can put you all to sleep.
Oh, he puts you to sleep.
Yeah, because he's got a power. He sneaks up on you, and I don't know if he sprinkles dust on you. That's what I picture happening.
He's like the Sandman. He's like,
he's like,
blows sand at you.
Yeah.
Twinkle.
Sleep time, bitches.
Matches?
He's like Bill Cosby, puts you to sleep.
Oh.
Sorry, Bill.
Topical.
What accent was that?
I don't know.
Topico. I started listening to some more of the Cult Popture episodes the last couple of days. Yeah, I like their accents.
They're pretty good.
Me too.
They're pretty good.
They're funny guys.
I mean, they're not as good as when Amanda's on there, but they're still pretty good.
I hope they really were serious about having me back on for Mean Girls, because I haven't seen the second one, and I think that would be interesting.
Well, they have like 300 and some, so it might be like 6 years before
that's true.
they actually hit the Mean Girls lottery.
Jesus.
How often do they do this?
A fortnight.
Every fortnight.
Oh, that's why it was called that.
Yep.
So like every 40 nights.
No,
right?
it's 14 days.
Is it 14 nights?
No. Next question.
No, just 14 days, not 14 nights.
Right. Type O negative 84 says, what genre of music are you all into? Who is the greatest dead musician in your opinion?
This guy's fishing for an answer.
So
I know what he wants us to say.
What genre of music are you into? For me, it's shitty pop. Like, obviously, any kind of pop is mine. And then greatest dead musician so far.
Does it have to be from that genre?
No. Either Tom Petty or David Bowie.
Oh, he did just die.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
or Freddie Mercury.
Oh.
Because he's so good. He died so young.
Man, that's a good one.
I would have loved to have heard more from him.
Mm-hmm. My favorite genre? God, that's so hard for me.
Yours is classic rock. I would tell you that
probably is,
for sure.
yeah. I mean, I listen to
everything.
Freaking everything. And
it's kind of embarrassing when we drive people to like tournaments and stuff for disc golf. He'll put on his randomizer playlist and it'll be like a Britney Spears song because it's mine. He's like, next. And then it's like a heavy metal song and then next. And it's like fucking Aladdin or DuckTales. I'm like, oh, for God's sakes.
I mean, there's a little bit of everything.
And I'm just apologizing. I'm like, so sorry.
It's like Regulators and then, Little Mermaid and then and then like a country song.
Literally everything is in your playlist.
And then there's like Nightmare.
What dead musician is your favorite?
Like a single musician or like a leader of a band?
Yeah.
Man, that's
Pick someone.
Man, Freddie Mercury is a great answer, but
insert cricket sounds.
I know. I'm sorry. Jesus, I didn't look at the question beforehand, and I want to say like, maybe Robert Plant or is he dead?
Probably
Maybe?
For the sakes of this argument, yeah.
Sure.
You just killed him.
We need to start a new game. Is the celebrity dead? Because I would say yes every time. And I'm never right.
I know one of the two from Pink Floyd is still alive, but I don't know which.
What are their names? And I'll tell you.
Roger Waters and David Gilmour. Is that right? I want to say David Gilmour is still...
David Gilmour is still alive.
Is still alive, I want to say. Roger Waters, maybe? I
don't know.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
So ignore Luke's answer. Nick, what is your favorite genre of music? Heavy metal?
Yeah, I would say that or death metal, or actually, it's very specifically, it's melodic death metal is my favorite.
Okay.
But as you know, I like Taylor Swift. I like Tegan
yeah, I mean,
and
you
Sarah.
Have a pretty good. You have like a pretty good combination of stuff.
Were they the Everything Is Awesome?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Roger Waters is still alive, apparently.
Oh, whoops.
Looks like.
Got that wrong.
Is this how those Facebook rumors get started?
Yeah, it's usually me. I'm just on Facebook all day, throwing out shit posts and claiming that celebrities are dead. Who's your favorite dead celebrity? I mean, musician, Nick.
Well, I'm gonna make the person who wrote us happy and say Peter Steele.
Oh, you think that's the name he was looking for?
The leader of Typo Negative.
Typo Negative.
So, but other than that, I'd agree with Freddie Mercury.
Yeah,
I think David Gilmour's also still alive.
Oh, well, for fuck's sake.
Son of a bitch. I swear to God, if...
Why don't you just put dead musicians and then pick one? Because that's basically what you're doing right now.
If Robert Plant's still alive, I'm going to fucking
Then
quit.
Just give up. Robert Plant...
I'm going to apologize for this episode in advance. I've been looking up a lot of stuff, and I can see that it's recording my typing. So
yeah, it
sorry
does,
about
but
that.
that's all right. People can deal with it.
Son of a
Yeah, he's
bitch.
still alive too. So Robert Plant is also alive.
So none of the people
you said
that were dead.
Good job, buddy.
I'm going to go with Freddie Mercury. I think
buddy.
is
that's probably the safe bet.
Honestly, he probably is anyway. I was trying to just be different than Amanda.
What would he be doing if he was alive today? Like, how would he have... What would he have
He probably would be
evolved
dead
into?
again by now.
Oh, well,
I don't
probably.
know. Because his style was so unique and different and
it was kind of out of time. It wasn't even like in time with what was
It
going on.
was very
there.
different.
It really was. And I mean, even if you look at stuff like crazy little thing called Love. It's like 50s, you know, kind
it
of
sounds like a
rockabilly.
doo-wop song, even though it's Queen. It's weird.
So, and then you have like
that
stadium
reminds
anthem
me,
rock.
Did you listen to Our Fake History to see who he thinks is?
No, not yet. I haven't
okay.
yet.
So there's a new episode of Our Fake History out.
Well, it's also part 1. So
part
there's
1
be
of a series,
2.
I guess, where he's trying to decipher who started rock and roll and where and when and stuff. And I literally was like, oh, it was that guy from Mississippi or Louisiana, that African-American guy. I couldn't remember his name. And I was like, in probably the 50s. And he's like, whatever, that's not right. I Wikipedia it. I was right.
You were maybe right. They gave a bunch of possible... You wouldn't do a whole episode on it.
It was
if
Chuck
you could
Berry, like in the 50s.
Okay, there wouldn't be a whole episode on it if you could just wiki the answer.
Most people agree. There's some
right
argument,
there.
but most people agree Chuck Berry in the 50s.
It's way too late.
You're way too late.
Rock and roll was way before that.
Shut up.
I forgot what the question was.
Next question.
Blues rock.
Okay.
I like blues rock.
Last question. This one was also from Kyle. He sent in 2 this week separately.
No, he only gets 1. No, just kidding.
No.
I'm troublesome today,
1.
I guess.
Everybody gets just 1. Which do you
That's right,
think is the
Spoder
best
Man.
new technology? VR or AR? What's AR?
Augmented reality.
What is that?
It's where
Pokemon's
you
for that.
use like a
kinda.
real... Yeah. Pokemon does. It's where it uses like your camera, but it integrates objects and they like come to life within the camera. Like, but you see it. Google Glass was kind of augmented reality.
Okay.
Yeah, they can translate things on the fly with those glasses now.
Well, if they didn't decommission them.
Well,
I'm sure
they've
people
got
can
a one
like,
you can
hack
still
them
buy, but
Right.
they're like mega expensive.
The first thing I saw augmented reality was like the 3DS actually used it. They had little cards,
Did it?
had games, and you would use your camera on the 3DS and it would like pop the thing up and it would come to life and you could interact with it and play a game. I think
VR is probably better.
simply because I think it has more like opportunity, and
I want Nick to design a VR like he was saying, where it's an entire trailer, like a whole trailer where you can just move around and be completely in VR in a safe room.
Mm-hmm.
I want that to be
It's so doable. It's just expensive. That's the only thing.
Yeah. But I'm going to need you to do that.
Okay, no problem.
See,
I'll get on
I
that.
think AR could be. I think AR could be more immersive because it is still real world, but it adds objects to it. But I also think that could be a lot more dangerous because it'd be hard to separate what's real and what's not. Sometimes, if you get that immersed in it.
Then it becomes like surrogate situation.
I never saw it.
Oh.
Is that the one where they're secretly soldiers?
No, that's a different one. Surrogate is the one where they're kind of afraid to go outdoors because of all the violence. And so you get into your computer and put on your VR and a surrogate body goes out and you live your life through a robot, basically. But you're plugged in at home only. And people get confused.
Ultimate fat person fantasy right
there. Yeah,
there.
like the lines, people would forget that they aren't the robot.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I think it was Bruce Willis.
It's almost like...
Who was it in Surrogates?
I don't know, I never saw it.
Oh.
It's almost like voluntary matrixing.
Kind of, yeah.
But we're scrambling to get into the Matrix, and in that movie, everyone was trying to get out.
Yeah. What are you guys doing? Yeah.
I'd go in the Matrix.
Okay. But yeah, I think VR will be more of a gaming experience, something that you can kind of escape into and have fun and really get immersed in without it being, I think AR could be dangerous.
Okay. Nick, what do you think?
I think they're both, we're comparing two things that aren't comparable. Like VR.
Because they're so different?
Yeah, VR is going to be more fun. AR is going to be more useful. Like AR is a tool, really. Or it's going to be.
That's a good point.
That makes more sense. Yeah, like for gaming.
VR for gaming, then.
I think AR has more real world application.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
If we found out we're in the Matrix, would you guys want to leave?
Yeah, I would want to see what it was like, and then if it was terrible, I'd be like, put me back.
But you can't. Once you're in, I mean,
you can go back in.
You can go back in, but you won't forget.
That's
fine.
Right? Because that's what Cypher wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
In the original Matrix. Like, he wanted to be put back in and wiped from his memory that the real world existed out there, because he said, "Fuck this gruel that we have to eat." And if it was shitty like that, no,
put me back.
Just leave me in.
Yeah,
agreed.
It would be fun to try. Like, if you knew that it was the Matrix, you could figure out how to reprogram little things here and there, and then it would just be awesome.
Yeah. Then you could be like a Jedi, basically.
Yeah. Or just like, I've won the lottery 6 times this month.
This month?
Weird.
Jesus, they only have 4 drawings.
Yeah, there's only 4 weeks.
There's different lotteries.
Yeah, that's right. You got Powerball and Mega Millions down here.
That's true. So you could win 8 times.
Yeah. Man, they would catch on, though.
Yeah, they would. Same person every time.
Then you'd have an agent
Pretty
after you.
suspicious.
I just pay him.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Nickerson.
Just be like, what? I'm busy.
I'm busy.
Like, what is he actually going to do to me? Like,
go away, I'm biting.
Wow.
Every time I see a guy in a suit come, I start jerking.
Wow. We're going to take a break on that.
Oh, my God.
What the hell is a CoGPod? What? I don't even know what that is. Stupid CoGPod.
You guys ready to play a quick round of Would You Rather?
Sure thing.
Okay.
We're laughing about nothing at all.
Be caught jerking off by a guy in a suit?
Jesus
What do you mean be
Christ.
caught?
Okay,
I
here
caught
we go.
him.
Busted.
Whoa. Okay, here we go. Would you rather be forced to wear wet socks for the rest of your life?
Nope, the other one.
Or be allowed to wash your hair only once a year?
Oh, God damn it.
So that's a tough one.
Socks.
No, the other one, the hair. I just shave my head.
I'm taking the socks.
I would shave my... No.
Because I'm a girl. I'm not just going to shave my head.
I could not do wet socks all day,
Morpheus
every day.
will shave his head because he hates wet socks more than anything.
No, I
he
do
told
not.
me.
I'm the same way.
I'm okay with wet
Nick?
socks. I don't really care.
Wet socks?
I would
I just
shave my
keep them
head.
warm and wet. That's the thing.
Oh, they'd be all smelly and you get fungi.
Yeah, your feet would get fungal
That's
infections.
everyone else's problem, not mine.
Ugh. Okay.
Or just not
No,
wear socks.
I'll just shave my head.
That's true. It didn't say that wasn't an option. Okay. Would you rather have a finger as a tongue or have tongues as fingers? Ooh.
That's a tough one.
My mind went to a really bad place. I would rather have tongues as fingers.
No.
Yeah.
Everything, you wouldn't be able to grip anything. It'd be all wet.
My tongue's grippy. Not as much as a
Would you
cat's, but it's
taste
a little
everything you
grippy.
picked up, though? That's the problem.
Ooh, hopefully not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But then if you had a tongue as a finger, you wouldn't taste anything ever.
Look at it. That's creepy.
Yeah, it would be funny. I'd be like,
wider.
do you see something in my throat? And then I'd poke him in the eye with my tongue finger.
With your finger. Gross. I don't know. They're both equally disturbing.
Oh my God. There'd be some crazy sexual things going on.
Ugh. That's where my mind went. I was like, lesbians for sure want tongues as fingers.
I would prefer if you had tongues as fingers.
Excuse me?
Wow, we're really getting perverted.
Brings a whole
this
new
episode.
definition to a handy, Jay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're moving on. That one was really disturbing.
Oh my God.
Ew, this is worse. Okay,
Oh, no.
would you rather wear someone else's dirty underwear or use someone else's toothbrush?
Underwear.
How dirty are the underwear?
No, that's a day wear.
If it's one day, I'm taking the underwear.
Yeah, me too.
Nick.
Wait, I don't know.
I don't know,
I think
really...
if I sanitized the toothbrush, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, because
one.
you can wash it off before you use it.
Yeah,
I guess.
I would do the
You
toothbrush.
could dip it in
Would you?
barbicide or something like that.
Yeah, junk on junk is not cool.
No.
Yeah, that's a little creepy. Maybe I'll change it back to toothbrush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as we can wash the toothbrush.
What if you had to use someone else's used underwear as a toothbrush?
No. The answer's no. That doesn't work.
No.
It needs bristles. Toothbrush needs bristles to clean your teeth. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you guys a couple $1 million buts.
Oh, yeah. We weren't supposed to answer those because I came up with that idea earlier.
$1 million buts. Send us your answers, and if they're really good, we'll read them out for everybody next week.
To the $1 million butt?
Or the other one.
Well, the other ones are just like this or that.
Oh, yes or no. Okay, so put in your answers for $1 million butt, and we'll read them out. So you get $1 million.
None of these really work for
that kind of
because this
thing.
is just like yes or no.
Okay. Focus up.
Yeah.
Just say whatever you want.
But for the rest of your life, every video you watch online has a jump scare in it.
Yeah.
I would do that.
I would definitely do that.
Okay. $1 million but every time you play a video game, a random control won't work. So you go to play Siege and like you can't fire your gun, or you're playing Skyrim but you can't walk to the right.
No, I would go fucking crazy.
I don't play enough games to where I think it would bother me that much, so I'm taking the money.
What if you're playing Farmville and like you were on a timer and a little button wouldn't work in there?
I don't care. I'm taking the money. I'll stop playing the game.
Actually, you're probably right. I would just not play games.
I'd take the money and rebind my keys.
That's cheating. You can't do that. That's
just develop a new game.
Okay. $1 million but every time you fall asleep, you wake up with a random person spooning you.
How random is this?
And then it says, edit. For context, the person doesn't know why they are there. You and the person have to deal with the situation, both of you at the same time, not knowing each other.
No, then no.
I'm not taking the money.
No, that would get exhausting.
You have to. It's like Groundhog Day. You have to re-explain it every single day as to why they're there and you're there.
Are we wearing pajamas?
Doesn't specify.
Yeah, you're wearing those little pajamas with the booty flap and it's open every time.
Okay. Wait, and they're spooning me.
Yeah.
Right.
Easy access, buddy.
That implies it's going to be mostly men for some reason. So,
yeah, I feel like
I'm not
probably
taking that one then. No.
Okay. $1 million but for 1 year, you have to always at all times face north. No matter what you're doing.
No. You wouldn't be able to drive anywhere.
Yeah, you couldn't drive anywhere. You'd have to walk, but like crab walk sideways or something weird.
No, definitely not.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Nick, don't debate it too heavily.
Do it. I'm
You're
doing
so
it.
money
so
hungry.
You'd have to invent some swivel chair that always faced you north. That had magnets on it, and it wouldn't work.
I just put my stuff northwards.
No
big deal.
How would you drive, Nick?
I don't have to. I'm going to have $1 million
You can't
in a
always
year.
drive north. Jesus Christ. One more.
I just stay
Ready?
home.
I feel like Nick's going to answer yes to this one.
Okay.
$1 million, but for the rest of your life, you never go to the bathroom, but once a year, all your poop and all your piss comes out once. Just once a year.
So it builds up over the year, and you become a giant balloon of shit and piss?
It doesn't describe it as such, but I'm assuming.
I mean, there's no other way, right?
Can I tell you that I would do that for free?
You just want to see what
it's
happens.
Such a hassle to piss and shit.
I just go to the edge of the ocean once a year and be like,
But do you feel like you have to pee the whole year? Because that feeling is awful. Like I have to pee right now. I couldn't stand that for a whole year.
That would suck.
That would be awful.
I
And the
don't think
feeling
it'd
of
be
being
like that.
constipated, like you can't poop for a
I think
year.
we'll need more information on that one.
Yeah.
Should we call a doctor and ask?
As for now, I'm going to say I'm not taking it.
Yes, hold on. Let me get the doctor on the line.
If my plan is to pee and poop only once a year, is it going to bother me?
You probably would go septic and die.
Yes,
What would actually
that's what they
happen.
would tell you. You'd be like, yes, you will die.
Yeah, I'm going to get a second opinion.
Just because you're money hungry. Anyways, everybody go to the website, CoGPod.net. Send in questions, comments, fan art. We still need a song. For fuck's sake, I've been asking for it for a year.
That's a big ask, though, so.
It's been like 17 years.
It's not that hard. Just make a jingle.
Why don't you do it?
And then it'll be on every episode. I'm not a musician.
A what?
A musician.
A what?
I'm not. Anyways, anybody got anything else they want to say?
Nope.
We good to go?
This was fun despite me starting off furious at the beginning.
Oh,
Okay.
God. The freaking audio issues we
know,
had today were
one
outrageous.
day we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We had it figured out.
I'm just not going to touch it anymore.
Yeah. Just quit breaking shit and we'll be fine.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah. If it don't work next week, I'm going to be like, okay, then shut it down, leave.
Yeah.
It won't be next week.
I know that we're quieter through this whole episode, but the normalization might fix it. We'll see how. So if we're quieter this episode, I'm sorry. We
can bump it a little bit.
You know what? We'll just give you your money back if you don't like it.
That's right.
Yeah, all the fucking money.
And when you don't hear from us till maybe after Thanksgiving, please don't email me about it because we're taking a break.
Yeah.
Maybe.
This is season hiatus.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
this
is
time
our
of year. It's really busy.
You know.
No, this is like season 2 starting. Like we just started season 2.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah.
Just that
that's
time
a really
of year.
long first season, though. Because normally
the
shows don't go all year round, right?
time.
Well, no, but we're better than most shows.
That is true.
Boom.
I mean, you're not wrong. You all right, Nick?
Did he almost die? What
I
happened?
think so.
I just did a line.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. I was like, I gotta go now.
You know what? You've probably heard this before. I'm going to tell this real quick before we end the episode why I do that.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm in front of a computer, I don't yawn. I do this inhale through the nose thing. And the reason is to pay for college. I was an internet tarot reader and I was on webcam and I wasn't allowed to yawn, so I learned how to yawn through my nose.
Oh, I remember you telling us that you did that, to
Yeah.
pay for your college.
What?
Yeah.
He told me.
What?
Yeah.
Where was I during all this?
I don't know. It might have been when he and I were playing a game, just the two of us.
Maybe.
Yeah. But do you understand what I just said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you kind of cut out a little bit on our end for some reason, but
basically he was a tarot reader online.
Right,
So
and
they
you
couldn't
couldn't-
have you yawn, in somebody's face on camera.
right.
Yeah.
And so you did nose yawns.
Yeah, because there
Like
wasn't
that.
voice. It was typing in webcam.
Oh God, my nose.
So,
Tickled.
so you
I just
probably hear
tickled.
that from time to time, and that's why I'm doing that. I can't stop doing it. If
Oh,
I
you cut
if
out
I
there,
walk
that's why.
if I walk over there, like off camera, I'll yawn normally. But if I come back on, I'll be like,
It's just like an instinctual thing for you now.
yeah.
That's like whenever I talk in general, people can't really tell that I'm from Texas because with all my years of customer service, my accent has kind of faded a little bit.
I don't know why, but you just reminded me of Jenna from fucking.
No, but
30
it's
Rock.
true. Because they have you practice
People
to
are
not
jealous
have an
because
accent.
I enunciate so well.
I can't be like, thanks for calling, y'all. Hold times are 13 minutes. Like I can't.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
gonna come get your baby after this.
if I hadn't been down here for so long, mine wouldn't be so bad. And Kansas apparently is studied by
Because you have no dialect.
because the
it's
non-regional dialect, they call
real
it
non-regional.
for like
I would agree.
newscasters and
For
things like
sure, the Midwest is the most average.
a plane landed in Wichita today,
God. We need to end this now.
Yeah, we gotta do.
which is the aviation capital of the country. By the way, did you know that?
Wichita.
Shut up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's where Cessna and Boeing are.
Sweet.
That's true. Good info, bro.
Good fact.
Okay, we're ending on that. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Why are you waving?
Oh shit.